And we are back here in our Oomba TV studios here. The Unrivaled Tournament Series, Ontario Regional at the Ontario Mills Mall. We just saw a great game of Ascension. Earlier saw a game of Munchkin. Saw winners for Nevermore and saw winners for other games. And we're about to hit probably one of the more entertaining games of the Unrivaled Tournament Series. King of Tokyo.
KOT.
Dice rolling base game. And I think we're just going to have a lot of fun with it right now.
I know I'm going to have a lot of fun watching it. So many elements to King of Tokyo. You've got your dice. You've got, I believe it's 6 characters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 6 great characters. This truly is an epic game. Lots of fun. You're basically got 2 different ways to win. You can either win via 20 victory points or knock out all of your opponents, eliminate them via health. Starting at 10 points, knock them all down. And
we'll, as we play again like we have the other games, we'll keep explaining the rules. This is one of the more simple games once you get going, and it's also fast-paced, a little thinking game. Luck based on the dice roll, but strategy on how you're going to play with those dice. And as you see, like it's going to be a fun game. Again, the winner of this featured table of King of Tokyo is going to go to the finals in
Las Vegas.
I missed it on.
Horrible.
I just missed it on that one. That's my fault.
Here we are already at the table where they have chosen their characters. We've got Kevin and a couple more people, I believe Oscar and 2 other guys that we're going to meet here in a second. Can you tell, do you have a favorite character, Justin, that you like to play?
I like the King. I like the King because
he's hairy.
Yeah. I like the King. No, well, not that, because he's just a big dude. He's a beast.
I
think I just like it. So
my favorite is Cyber Kitty.
Why?
I don't know. It's just furry. And we're off. There we go. We're off. Let us sit down. We got Kevin, Oscar, James, and Jared here at the table. That is, let's see. Who do we have? Kevin right there. And interesting way to determine who goes first. Now, there's several components to King of Tokyo that are very interesting. If you're in Tokyo City, if you're the monster sitting in Tokyo City, you deal damage when you deal damage to every other player. If you are not in Tokyo City, you take damage from that monster, but can deal damage directly to the player that's in Tokyo City. You're looking at the dies. We've got a couple different numbers on the die, 1, 2, and 3. In order to pick up those victory points that we talked about, if you roll one of those numbers, 1, 2, or 3, if you have 3 of them, so either 3 1s,
so
3
just
2s,
like
3
we
3s.
saw right there, we got Jared rolled 3 3s and got 3 points right there. 3 victory points already.
3 victory points. Now, if you roll an additional 3, that doesn't mean you get 3 times 4. You just have that first 3 victory points, and then there's an added +1 bonus.
Yes,
so you pick up 4 victory points. Other ways to pick up points, you've got those little lightning bolts, the energy. That's how I feel. I've got my Diet Coke and had a Subway sandwich. I'm ready to go. I've got energy. They can pick up energy on the board. That's those green gelatinous cubes. For every one of those that you have, you can purchase those energy. They're the little lightning bolt insignia. One of those 3 cards in the center row. And you'll see they have a purchase cost of what we're looking at are all 3 at the moment.
3 cards we have right now have certain effects. We have immediate friendly out right there, so it's you gain 1 victory point whenever you buy a power card. The other one, we're only making it stronger. When you lose 2 health, you or more gain 1 energy. And if we have Psychic Program, if you can re-roll a die of your choice after the last roll of each other monster. If you re-roll a heart, discard this card. Now, the thing inside Tokyo, when you first get inside of Tokyo, you get a victory point. And if you stay inside Tokyo the entire time and he gets back to you, that's 2 more victory points. Now the strategy when it comes, and we talked about the strategy, how long are you willing to stay in there? Because 1 roll, if you get a Yahtzee, you're screwed. Like right here, we got 3 attacks right here by our main man, Jared. Looking for 4 attacks right now.
So that means Kevin that's in Tokyo just took 4 damage, and he's going to yield. So he takes that damage, and then he yields it to Kevin. So the monster who damaged him,
he's yielding it to Jared.
Sorry, used it to Jared. Yield it to Jared. My fault. I'm too hyped now that we're playing.
And so it's all about strategy. What you're going to take, how are you going to heal, whether you stay, because you cannot heal, like we said in King of Tokyo, or while you're in Tokyo. So we see 2 3s, hoping for some 3s, but we do see 3 paws, 3 attacks by our man James right there.
In the rulebook, they like to call those smashes.
But
those
it does seem that Jared is going to stay in there and take it, so I believe he's at 7 health right now.
Come on, stay in there. Take it, Jared. You can do it.
Ooh, another attack right there. He's going to definitely take that.
The one thing we didn't talk about are those health on the dice. Whenever you roll a health and you will get a health, you'll heal up. You can only heal at 10 unless you have a certain card that says otherwise. Now, very important, if you are the monster inside Tokyo, you cannot heal via dice rolls. You can heal via effect through a power card, but you cannot heal through dice rolls. And the one thing, just like Yahtzee, and now I've never been a crazy Yahtzee player, but you get 3 rolls, correct, Justin?
Yes, you get 3 rolls.
Okay.
You can stop at any time. If you're satisfied after your first roll, then you're good. If you're satisfied after your second roll, you're good. And you see Jared's getting attacked. He's down to 5 health right now, but he's going to stay and get those extra 2 victory points. So he can't heal yet, but he's looking for just big attacks, so he takes...
He's going to take the 2s.
So
there it is.
Take 2. So that's
he's going to
2 points
probably
right there.
roll those 2 more and see if he can pick up. Oh,
got
that's
another
a
2.
So that's going to mean
another point. He's getting 3 points. He's getting 2.
And 2. Oh, wait, he's going to go for...
He's going to go one more time. Got a 3, unfortunately, for him. So he's getting 3 points, though, plus an energy. So he's adding up. He's probably up there at 9.
I would have kept the energy. I was curious to see him, but...
he's buying...
Did he buy Psychic Probe?
Well, it looks like the Psychic Probe.
Which is a great card. You can re-roll a die of your choice after the last roll of each other monster. If you re-roll a heart, discard this card. Very potent card to play on your enemies.
Yeah, that's definitely a card.
Let's see. He'll probably use it, I'm guessing, as soon as this person rolls.
Now, the card brought out was Camouflage, and if you lose 1 heart, roll a die for each heart you lost. Each heart reduces the loss by 1.
Now that card can be played by the monster in Tokyo, as we played this game the other day.
It was a good roll right there if we're thinking about it.
And he's looking at Psychic Probe. Yeah, he's probably going to play. He's going to play it. He gets to roll his last die.
So if he rolls a heart, he discards the card.
He gets to roll it for him. Did he roll it already?
Nope.
So there he goes. He takes it from him.
He's getting to pick his one.
Yep. And don't know what it was. Tough to see. Not a heart, though. So Jared continues to keep that card in front of him.
And we go on to Oscar right now. He gets his ready for his first roll.
Batman.
A couple attacks right there. That can get Jared down to 3 health right now. So he can technically end it with 3. He can end Jared's run right here with 3. But he got another... So he's going to heal a little bit. So I'm going to be willing to bet that Jared's going to yield. Oh, but he's re-rolling one of them. And he rolls another paw for another attack. So
that stinks.
So he is trying to avoid it.
And there he goes.
And now he eventually just kind of got the same roll. So he's down to 2 health, I believe. And now he's yielding it down to Oscar, and that's, hey, he's going to need to heal somehow.
He's going to need to heal pretty quickly, too, because if Oscar, Oscar's in Tokyo, so Oscar doesn't get to roll any attacks. So Jared will at least have a chance to heal up a little bit.
But I do believe that Oscar just bought.
What did he take?
I believe he bought it the only we're making it stronger.
We're only making it stronger.
And then Kevin has just bought Camouflage.
Oh, one of my favorite cards.
No, he's keeping it down. He's thinking about it.
Kevin with a big roll. 2 smashes, 3 VPs. He'll probably hold on to all of that except for the 1. And does he? No, he's going to re-roll again.
Got an attack, but he's going to re-roll them all.
Going gung-ho Charlie on this one. Oh, we do have a plot twist out there. One of my favorite cards. I love plot twist. Before resolving your dice, you may change 1 die to any result.
Oh, and he changed it to an attack.
He did. You can only use that card once. Now you can spend 2 energy, 2 of those gelatinous cubes to wipe it clean, and there he is. He picks up, what did he pick up there? Camouflage that time?
He brought up Camouflage.
Ooh,
a good card turn. Evacuation Orders is out there, and if you play that, you have to play. You play it 1 time, but all other monsters lose 5 victory points. It is worth 7 energy. As we see Jared right there looking for hearts, he's gonna take 1. What should he keep? I would re-roll it again, try to see as many hearts as he can. And I think that's what he did.
Load up there, and what a great roll! Picks up 2 more hearts.
I would roll them all again and get the hearts again.
Okay.
Gets an energy, gets an attack. Okay. So he gets himself back to 5, which is pretty acceptable. He is going to attack, though. Let's see
Does
if...
1 damage to Oscar.
Let's see if Oscar yields to this one.
Probably.
Nope, he doesn't.
He's gonna stay.
As we see James right there. James with a nice roll, 2 attacks right there and 2 hearts. But he's going to keep only the attacks.
Yeah. Now this is kind of a cool position to be in. James is yet to be in Tokyo. And he can kind of sit back and start really like just hammering away at whoever is in there.
So he had 4 attacks. That's a big, massive move.
And I think
Oscar's going to stay and get those 2 points. So I think Oscar's sitting around 5 maybe.
Right.
Are you taking
your can't heal.
2 attacks. 2 attacks though.
We're only making it stronger. When you lose 2... So, but he did gain energy. He should have gained energy from that because he does have that card.
That's true.
Like you said, he's down to 2. I don't know where. He got 2 attacks, so he's going to deal damage.
He could have played... Yeah, yes, there we go. Ooh, now it's the risk of what do we want to take right here?
Really interesting to see what Oscar is thinking here.
And there's another attack. So he had 3 attacks attacking everyone, and that brings... Oh, but Jared's trying to change it.
He can change the roll.
And he gets it again! He rolls it back to another attack, so he's down 3. Both times he's trying to prevent himself from getting attacked. He rolls an attack.
It's like he looked at his hand and slapped himself in the face.
That is a very frustrating... You think you have a great card, but it's frustrating. But as we see the camouflage, so every heart that he loses, he gets to...
Right,
roll,
the camouflage. Who's got camouflage on them? It is Kevin. Does Kevin have the camo?
Yes, Kevin has the camo.
So Kevin's doing okay. I gotta be honest. I don't know if Oscar's gonna make it back to this time.
Kevin already has 10 victory points, which is pretty. It's a lot 11. For the first.
11. He's got 11.
Oh,
11
my eyes are bad.
But your brain is good.
Yes,
that's what matters. They're not really connected.
No, as we see, an acid attack is pulled out. The acid attack replaces the plot twist.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Acid attack, you add an attack to your roll, and you get to keep that card.
Have they used the plot twist yet?
Yes.
No, it's still in front of him.
Nope.
He's thinking about Oscar. Oscar is got it.
Oscar has it, yeah.
But it's for his dice, before resolving his die. And there it is. 2 energies, 1 smash, 1 health.
Change it then.
He was
asking, juju on that dice.
He was saying which one do we want him to re-roll, and he re-rolls a 1.
So Jared's still using that card. And that's kind of the cool thing.
That's the cool thing, yeah.
Keep. There's on the bottom of the card, it either says keep or discard, like you mentioned. That's a pretty powerful card.
Kevin back in Tokyo. Oscar yields. Let's see how Jared does this time. Jared's been getting the run of the bad luck right now. Gets 2 healing. He needed those. And he has a 2/2, so I think he's going to keep those as well.
I have a 2/2 as well. I keep mine in my closet.
There's another there's another heart right there. So he's slowly healing up. I'm not sure. Oh, he threw the 2s away.
He said no. He said no, no, no.
Gets another heart.
Another
heart? Four hearts for him. That's actually a good move for him because he's slowly getting up there, getting back to where he once was. As we see James now.
Again, James kind of just trotting along there. 7 health. Looks like he's at about 6 VP. Question is, what's he
gets the 2 he was looking for, so he gets 2 points. But however, Jared's going to re-roll it. He's hoping he doesn't get the 2. And it's a paw again. I don't know how every time he rolls that.
But that's okay.
I know, but it just bugs me that somehow it's always an attack. Not bugs me, but...
Do you think he's got a weighted hand? Is that what it is?
I just think it's just unlucky, I guess.
I think he's great at cupping.
Again, this is the final table, featured table, final championship for the Ontario Regionals of our King of Tokyo. Already gone through Munchkin, already gone through Ascension, gone through Nevermore. Saw those winners. Now we're looking for the winner of King of Tokyo. Winner for this will go all expenses paid to Las Vegas.
Not a bad trip.
Finals.
And we also saw that Epic Spell Wars.
Epic Spell Wars, that is true. Anshul he had a great game.
Yeah, he did.
A great game to figure that one out.
Spewing out spells.
Yes. So we have 4 of the 6 already figured out. King of Tokyo right now is the last one we're looking for.
Now, is Jared sponsored? Because it looks like he's got a
sported
hat
something
and a shirt that are coordinated. I know outfits aren't big, but they're big for me.
And that's a point for you?
Yeah.
I mean, it says jinx, but maybe he's jinxing himself with that Oh, that's
There's
big. A lot of energy.
3 energies
What can
right
he buy?
there.
Like you said, if he
But he
takes that
says,
7,
I don't want, yeah, it's not worth it anything.
It's critical.
There's
Wow.
attack, 2 heals.
That was surprising because he does have a couple energy cubes.
Yeah.
And I would have thought,
I think he's looking just for the healing, and he gets 4 healing, but however, Jared's going to re-roll one of them.
The hearts, right?
man, that card is brutal. Psychic Probe.
Put me at 6. All right. There you go. Let's make a rough. How much health do you have?
It's 3.
You have 3 health?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Here we go. Jared back at it. Okay, now I think he's probably going to start making moves.
I think so too.
What's he do?
He's looking at his health right now.
You ever been psychic probed?
I have not.
Haven't. It's nice. It's a lot like acupuncture.
So has I've heard. There's an attack he's probably looking for.
There we go.
Jared's one of those guys that loves Tokyo.
Yeah, you can
can
tell.
tell.
Sideways hat, shirt that says Jinx, standing when he rolls. That's important. If you get your whole
You
body
get
into
the
it,
you get the
Damage?
can't think of the word right now.
Thrust.
So no.
headstrong,
No.
push.
We're just gonna stop
Velvet.
there. We're just gonna stop there.
I got to velvet.
I know. Velvet was just my code word, my
Safe
keyword,
word?
my safe word right there. But Jared's back in Tokyo, where he rightfully belongs all the time.
Tokyo.
As we see James. James is one of those quiet guys that's kind of just hanging around, but he's doing a very good job of it. 9 health. He uses an attack. He's at 6 victory points too, so he really needs some victory points.
Yeah. Is he at 9 health or 3?
1 damage.
I can't tell.
It's so hard to see.
Let's see
would-
when he's well.
There's Jared with that psychic
And an
probe.
attack. So he attacks himself.
He
What
attacks himself.
That's just a comical thing at this point.
Yeah, it's like that scene in Liar Liar when Jim Carrey's bashing his head on the bathroom stall. This is my second Jim Carrey reference.
Yeah, well, that's when we stop it. There's only so many James
Velvet.
Carrey references.
Velvet. Space Penguin.
I'm gonna
Dude, I like
top bait,
Space
and I'm
Penguin.
gonna
Space Penguin's
roll
pretty
hard. I'm gonna roll
savage.
hard this turn.
It's a good word. Icy Blasters definitely makes you savage. That would be my bowling name.
Ooh,
Icy
took away.
Blasters.
Didn't take the 2 attacks. Got his 3 hearts. He
Got
needed
his 3
those.
hearts,
Oscar
definitely.
looking for those.
Can I see one of those hearts?
That's a pretty solid roll. Get the 3 hearts. You don't kind of get everything. As we see, Jared's gonna try and sabotage.
Hey, well, you
Gives
get
him
an
a.
He could play his plot twist there
energy
if he
on this
wanted.
board, procs your fancy.
Could.
Declined.
Yeah, he declined.
Don't
he's
forget
staying,
you have your take damage ability.
Oh, I forgot. I don't think he realized that he could have played.
Yeah. I mean, maybe he didn't want to because he's not in Tokyo.
Ooh, there's the 3 ones.
Not in Tokyo. Triple
And he
threes.
3 threes. Oh, wow. That got me excited right there. I got really excited right there.
For those of you that couldn't see, Justin actually got elevated out of his seat. It was only a centimeter elevation, but it was.
But he took away the 3s.
He did?
Jared rolled it and took away the 3.
right.
He rolled an electric.
2 points
Oh,
for me.
that's brutal. That's where that psychic
All right, let's
probe
go
is
hard.
just.
So Jared gets 2 points because he's back to his turn.
And he's getting up there in VP.
Yeah.
He is.
You never know.
He's keeping that bolt. You know why?
Oh, 2 attacks.
Oh, 2 smashes from the giant
How much
Gigazor,
health do you have?
which is
4 now.
How much health do you have?
Jared's
He's asking
Monster name.
how much health they have.
doing a little room check, doing a health check. There's King, close up on
one.
King, and this is a big roll here.
Oh,
Nothing
Everyone
doing.
takes 2 damage, but he gets the roll, and I get 2 energy.
Let's see if James can come in and.
Taking 2 damage.
Yep. And here you go. All right, there you go.
James is kind of like the quiet assassin. Hasn't been saying much, but has been doing a lot of damage and just kind of
Too long, I think.
doing his job essentially.
I refer to my odor as the silent assassin.
That is just disturbing. As I move a little farther away from you.
That's my version of a psychic probe. Here he goes, Jared with the psychic probe. Boom. Oh,
Good man. All
Come on! I'm telling you, man.
on!
I'm telling you.
That's
right. I'm
that's
still in.
I'm
impossible.
just telling you.
Yeah,
It might be just the air in Ontario that's just breaking it down.
The high altitude of Ontario Mills. weighing on Jared's dice.
On the bright side, not a heart, so.
Oscar healing up a little bit. There he is.
Damn.
All right. That's good. It's a pretty prolonged game. No one's been knocked out yet. And I actually don't know if we're getting that close. 2.
Jared has that just psychic probe just lingering all the time, and it's just just a great card to have.
Until he rolls a heart, that card is lethal.
Yeah. And surprisingly, he hasn't rolled a heart yet.
Surprisingly,
but look at all those Oscars.
What is he cashing in, Oscar?
Is he going to get the acid attack?
I couldn't see.
It looks like he's getting...
I couldn't see.
Yep, he took the acid attack.
Oh!
That's a huge move right there.
Means he gets to add 1 smash to his roll every time, right? It's a keeper card?
Yep, and the nuclear plant replaced it, so you get, with that card, the nuclear plant, you get 2 victory points and 3 health added to you. So that's but you have to discard it. But that's still a great card to have.
An instant boost. Instant boost. Does he? Wow. Did Kevin need that much health? That's big. But Jared says, "Nuh-uh, not in my house, not in my roll." And it's like
we're just gonna accept it at this point. We can't really do anything about it.
What is that? 5, 6 at least 6 smash rolls on that psychic probe?
He gets 2 more points because it's his turn again, and he's still in Tokyo.
He is staying. No one has really done damage to him at this point. I would guess he is really shooting for those VPs. And you do get a victory point every time you enter Tokyo.
Yes.
Right.
So, if I get 3 energy...
You ever been to Tokyo?
I've never been to Tokyo. But I've been the king of Tokyo. It's kind of a weird thing.
What's that mean?
It's a tabletop thing. Board games.
No energy at all. Let's
Ooh, didn't like his roll right there.
Sometimes you got to go gung-ho Charlie. That's what I like to call it. 2 attacks.
2 ones. I think he's looking for victory. He's probably pretty close on victory points as well.
I think so too. I think that what did he do? Let's see.
Let's go big. Go big.
1 last roll. Rolled them all.
He went gung-ho Charlie again, and that did not pan in his favor.
So
kind of a questionable
I get 1
what he was going there.
Yeah, I mean,
and
the reroll.
that's it.
So he gains the health, I believe.
And over to Oscar, or I mean
James.
to James.
Oh, but he's got his 3s. There's 3 points right there. Give me 1 more 3.
Big. This could be
Actually, he's taking the health too. So he gets his 3 points plus the health.
He needed that.
And he gets his 2
gelatinous cubes.
Yep.
His energy.
Yeah, I'm going to take 1 of your energy.
Oh, but he's re-rolling 1 of them.
Here goes Jared with the psychic probe.
And he gets him the gelatinous cube.
Not too bad. And he's trading. Oh,
he's getting the evacuation orders, and and he's playing it right away.
Oh,
what a huge move right there.
Does he go down 5?
No,
just
all other monsters lose 5 victory points. And at the time where we think that Jared is so close to winning, -5 is huge, and that's a very big move. Think about it this way too. If Jared rolls something other than that energy, he can't buy that card.
Right.
And so
James literally just tossed a rope out his window, crawled down, and bombed the place. Like, bombed the place.
Essentially, that is exactly what happened in a metaphorical way.
Yes, evacuation orders. I love this. I love the homage to the old monster movies.
Yes. The newest card out there is apartment building. You get it, you buy it, you get 3 victory points.
Buy it, a monster gets to lick your windows, and you get 3 victory points. Come on, look. He looks like he's cleaning the windows.
I'm surprised that Jared has not rolled a heart for this.
Me too.
He's still in Tokyo, but he's going to yield it to Oscar. Smart move. I think he's still at like 2 or 3 health for Jared.
Oscar's packed with a couple really fantastic cards though out there. That acid attack.
Yeah, that -5 hurt.
It's going to come in handy.
Not me, but.
There it is. Final roll. And Kevin. Not much doing. Probably take those.
Let me give him 1 of your energy cubes.
Alright, go for it.
Jared's going to roll for him.
This is going to be the time he's going to get a heart.
Oh, gives him a gelatinous cube. Little energy. Someone's got to get in Tokyo, and I believe it will be Kevin.
Yep.
Hopping in.
All right.
Hopping and rolling. Mecha Dragon.
Right there.
All right, Jared. Let's see what this is gonna be like.
What's new now?
How much health do you have?
2. Oh, let's see, I want
Ooh, he's
these.
got 2 health. But he's giving away those 3s. I would have kind of taken those 3s.
Well, I mean, since he got knocked down, maybe he's going a different route. Maybe he's going to start attacking.
One more.
3 health. He's trying to heal himself. He, like we said, he loves Tokyo.
Right. Who doesn't? Well, again, I've never been.
Luck
I
is not
feel
swinging
like
in
I
my
do.
favor today.
Yep. The James, the silent assassin, sitting there.
Silent James. The monster assassin. Look! Oh, yeah, that's big. Rolls another attack.
Life, 1 energy.
Can I see that?
Wow.
Nah, you're good.
I mean, he's only at, I think he's at 9 victory points. Nothing big. Nothing crazy.
So I take 3.
Yep.
So put me at 7.
Still something that can catch up at.
And that's it for
Yeah.
Kevin. That Kevin is ducking out, and he sends
Hey, welcome to the
James
Man,
into
sometimes when you fall
Tokyo,
think
which
this
I believe
is
is the first time. It's the
yeah.
first time he's been
I
in
believe
Tokyo.
this is the first
Which
time.
could be
I'm
problematic
worried about all
because
these
I can't tell whether his card reads 3 or 9. But if it's 3, this might be tallying, you know, towards
Yeah.
the end of James.
Got his 2 though. He got another 2. That's going to be 2 points. Should he take the energy though?
I don't know. Sounds like a great book. The End of James.
Oh, he rolled another 2.
2.
He gets 3
Oscar!
points, but he knows Jared has it.
How much points do you have?
He's going to roll.
1.
Just
He's asking how many victory points. Oh, he's keeping it. He's letting him have it. That's good guy Jared right there.
Is he?
Babe,
Well,
the power.
you know what? He might not want to because if he chances and rolls the heart, it,
True.
it negates it.
It's always a
I was just going the power of my reading lip fellowship that I had.
Where'd you learn that, by the way?
Just a lot of TV with the sound off.
Nice. Your parents
Essentially.
were very, very upset
Ooh.
people. Huh.
2 attacks,
2 attacks.
but he's not taking them.
No.
He's just looking for victory points right now. Smart move, I guess, if you
Okay.
don't want to go in Tokyo.
Oh, that's big. There's that other
There's
3.
that 3.
Can he do one more, though? Because if not, James will just play his Psychic Probe and take it away from
True.
him. And he doesn't, unless he's got something to keep it.
Can I have that?
Now do your Jared take the chance of.
Oh,
Yep, Jared's
there
going to roll it.
That is so cruel, Jared.
And it's
Oh,
gone and he
that's it.
loses it.
But I don't believe he takes.
But you do get a health.
He doesn't get that third 3.
I don't believe so either.
put me at 9. You take.
That'd be interesting. Might be talking to the judge about
It
that.
has to be, yeah, I would think that it's a judge ruling. And he buys the apartment building.
Okay.
So he's going to take 3 victory points. So he gets the 3
He
victory
essentially
points.
gets it anyway.
Yeah, so now the skyscraper is the newest card brought out onto,
Oh, plus 4.
and that's plus 4.
And that's a quick hit. That's a discard, right?
Yep. All right, 3 health. I don't think that's what Jared kind of wants going on, so he takes just the energy cube. Or is he going to take a few hearts to heal?
I once did a climb up the Hancock Tower.
Did you?
Yeah, and that was one of the tallest skyscrapers I've been up. Yeah.
So, interesting move by Jared right there. Sorry, the
So I
transition.
heal 2.
I'm all into this King of Tokyo game.
I'm
all
into
in.
it.
Do 1 damage, and I will buy.
I just wanted to tell you about my experience, my life experience.
Clearly I
Sometimes
didn't.
it adds. And
Clearly, I just didn't
you
care.
didn't care at all.
Oh,
You literally monster stomped my life experience.
I just threw something on you. That just,
All my Wesleyan folk watching, remember when we went up that cock?
and
Bam.
back to the game.
They're back to Unrivaled. Here we are,
James is.
King of
2
Tokyo.
hearts and 2 damage.
You're in Tokyo, so
Oh,
the
no,
hearts
that's
being
fine.
nada.
Yep. Well, I still got damage. Oh, yeah.
James dealing out 2 damage. Got his 2 victory points. I think he's sitting at 12.
You don't remember the rules, right?
Yeah.
I get
Here's a chance for Kevin to take back his
2 out of
health.
3. Okay.
See, this is where the strategy comes into play when people start getting cards and having the rerolls of the dice, who you want to attack, what you're going to take.
James is at 12 VP, 6 health. I'm surprised we haven't seen one person knocked out. Usually by now, somebody's gone.
It seems like a crew that's looking for the win and victory points.
Yeah, it does. It does. It's not a lot of...
Again, the strategy is maybe different in Ontario, and then maybe 3 weeks in Seattle we're going to have...
People be
exactly.
just going for it. I mean, that's me. Like, I'm a pacifist. I like staying out and then kind of...
We see Oscar's back into the King of Tokyo with his penguin.
Yeah, but when you play with Alfredo, he's like a very cutthroat,
Oh, yeah.
jump in, start swiping type guy.
There was that card right there that gave him just a powerful, powerful move. Some interesting...
A 1.
Oh.
A valiant 1. Nuclear power plant.
It was used. Yeah, that was just used. Nuclear power plant, I believe, by Oscar, that just got him a lot of money. Or a lot of... Gets 2 victory points and 3 health, which is not bad. And Jared rolls a nice...
big.
Gets 3 points right there. So let's see. He's hoping... he's discussing. He's asking who's at what. He's going to re-roll everything.
You can get 3 more 3s.
Ooh, there's a 3 and an attack. Now, do you keep the attack or he's going to stay?
That's it. That's probably it.
So he gets 4 points.
Oh, and that puts him at
16. So Jared is
16 for the Gigazor.
Jared, as I will say, has been the most aggressive player in this game, and it's looking right now he has 16. I don't know where his health is.
But I was going to say, now comes the time, because if he can survive out to the round, that's going to bump him to 18.
That is true. This is where people have to think they may have to sacrifice just going in there.
Mm-hmm. And I would start looking at the cards that are on the table, what effects they're going to have. Mm-hmm. That plot twist that's sitting out there still.
There's a 3. James gets his 3 points, though. And he used it in attack, so he's shooting down. Gets his 3 points, going back up to 15, I believe, is where he has his victory points now.
James is at 15. That's big. And if I'm Oscar right here, I am looking to do some heavy attack damage to Mr. Jared. You've got your acid attack.
He got 2 points.
Oh, he already. Oh.
Now he had the 3.
He gets to add 1 to his roll.
Gets 2 health.
Is he gonna keep him?
I think. Oh yeah, he's.
Wow.
He's taking him.
And I'll take
wow, and he's at
damage. I'm gonna stay.
It's hard to see on that
7
one.
VP.
I think he has a little more than that. It's just hard to see. Wish we were just in the room, kind of overhanging everyone while commentating. I think they might get a little bit annoyed, but we're off in our own little studio in this little GameWorks place.
We don't want to give you our exact location because we know, obviously, with all the
paparazzi,
followers, autographs, we can't sign things.
So 2 attacks.
Again, both of us suffering from a lot of arthritic hands at the moment from having played so much King of Tokyo recently.
3 attacks.
3 attacks.
So he's shooting down Jared, but no, Jared can't re-roll again. 4 attacks.
Oh boy.
So that's going to really make Jared think about whether he's going to stay in, because he can get the 2 points here
and get a VP
and could possibly get 2 points.
Go for it. That could be the
and could be the suicide mission.
Ooh! What's he doing? Oh, he's thinking hard about it. What's he at? 2 health. 2 health. 17 VP.
Points.
That would put him to 19, and all he would have to do is roll a power roll for VP.
Do you take the chance here?
You take it.
He is doing it. He is doing it.
He's sticking in there. He's staying in Tokyo. And the rest of the players, they can only watch at this moment with anticipation.
Yeah, but if not, he's dead.
Ooh, 1, 2, 3.
Or he's. What is he doing? Oh, he's using the 1 and 3.
What?
Oh, he took. Oh, he's using 3.
Just taking the 3.
Oh, we got 2s.
He's got
to
deuces.
take the 2s.
He's got deuces.
He's got to take the 2s.
So he puts the 3 back in, and this is
one
the final
more
roll.
2
If he rolls a 2.
Oh, Lord.
I'm squeezing my legs real tight.
He got a 2. He got a 2, and he's the winner of King of Tokyo.
I believe, unless we miscalculate. Yes.
I'm King of Tokyo. Good game, guys.
And he is the winner. What a ballsy move. Has 2 health, goes in there needing just 1 point. Oh my goodness.
That was crazy. Yeehaw! I just want to yeehaw!
Oh my lord!
There's our judge congratulating him. What a play! Really risky.
Yeah.
On the last roll.
You can use that.
The last roll.
But now you can only use
Any die to a face of your choice.
Oh man, that was this is why King of Tokyo to me is one of the more exciting games of this Unrivaled Tournament Series. Something like this that can happen and just put something over the top, and man, that was a game that, you know what, we talked about at the beginning that Jared was one of the more aggressive players in the game, and it kind of showed. And a lot of people, like James, was kind of silent, kind of slowly sipping out there. Jared was aggressive, wanted to be in Tokyo all the time, wanted to do stuff, and in the end, it worked out for him.
Paid off. Very slippery slope, though. Very slippery slope. What a fun game.
Yeah.
Like we talked about, sweaty. It was a great way to end our series here.
It's just an amazing day of
tabletop. So much tabletop, so much good tabletop.
And just let's focus back on that King of Tokyo game. Jared is always trying to go in the King of Tokyo, all of Tokyo. And at the end of the day, it was him staying and being aggressive that kept him win the game. He didn't have any cards. He had that one card that let him re-roll the dice, but other than that, there was no beneficial things that really helped him continue, like get points or anything.
Although, if we will, wherever there it is, our psychic probe that Mr. Jared was playing the whole time really worked in his favor. Seemed to have that heavy hand of always tossing a smash, a monster smash. Sometimes that hand hit him in the face a couple times, if you will, figuratively
Hey, but
speaking.
kudos to you, Jared. You were super aggressive.
That was great.
It was just one of those things where, hey, no disrespect to Oscar, James, or Jared, or Oscar, James, or Kevin, because those were, again, them were playing a fine game of King of Tokyo. And that's what we say. It's all luck on rolling the dice, but it's strategy on how we're going to do that. And at the end of the day, we saw it. Each one of them have their own strategy. Kevin wanted to have more cards. Oscar was kind of whatever. James was very silent, staying in the background.
Silent Ninja.
And silent Ninja
played outside Tokyo.
Yes, exactly.
Several ways to play outside the ring, and it'll be interesting, like we talked about with the other games, as our series here at Unrivaled unfolds, to see what other players do in other regions. And again, if you're one of those players, you still have a chance. You have a chance to go to Vegas.
And the interesting thing is, people are going to be watching from other places. They're going to be watching this as we see. This is Jared. We're going to shoot it down to Jared, who is the winner of the King of Tokyo Ontario Regional, and that is just a congratulations to him. He gets the all expenses paid
Jinx crew,
trip.
his whole Jinx crew.
The all expense paid trip to Las Vegas in October for the finals.
I have to say, Justin, I think it was the fact that he got in there, his whole body, when he got full body tossing, like, you can't beat that. You stand up and throw that dice. Way to go, Jared. Way to go.
All right.
Yeah. Just goes to show you that age-old adage, big beards sink ships in Tokyo.
And we had an amazing day for the first regional final of the Unrivaled Tournament Series. We want to say congrats to all our winners, our Epic Spell Wars winner, Anshul, our Nevermore winner, Rebecca, who had an amazing win with getting the Royal Flush on the very first roll of the game. Our Munchkin winner, Chaz, had an amazing game of Munchkin that was just hardcore all the way to the end. Our Ascension winner, Adam played an amazing game with all those people, and then it all off the great game of King of Tokyo. What's your takeaway from this first weekend?
Oh my gosh! Well, first, before I forget, thank you to our amazing camera crew. Thank you to all the people at GameWorks. Thanks to all the people meandering through at GameWorks in Ontario Mills, stopping by. If there was one thing I would take away, it's that you've got a chance. You've always got a chance if you put yourself in the game. Tabletop is where it's at, and there's a reason Unrivaled is the largest tabletop tournament in 2017. We're gonna have a blast. I mean, you're stuck with me. 12 more rounds.
I won't say unfortunately. We got a lot of time. We got to figure ourselves. Next week we are in Las Vegas, Sin City, where the Dice City, dice cards. That's the perfect place to start again. Keep it going, and I can only say that with this start that Ontario, Las Vegas is going to be. Are you excited for Las Vegas?
I'm pumped. I'm so pumped.
Don't know what kind of voice was.
Sorry, I don't know.
Alrighty,
I dropped
but
it.
for Oomba and Unrivaled Tournament Series, I'm Justin.
I am Tim, and we will catch you later.
We will see you next weekend in Las Vegas. Thank you for tuning in, and we will see you later. Happy gaming.
Happy gaming.